Good morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Ireland. We are very close to St. Patrick's Day, so I thought we'll dust off the history books and find out what do we actually know about the man itself. St. Patrick's Day of course is celebrated with a lot of parties, parades, all of that stuff, but what do we know about St. Patrick really? Do we know enough? Should we know more? I took a look at the old internet, so here are some stuff that I think not everyone knows. But before we get to our list, I have a confession. I have a small problem with St. Patrick's Day. It's my problem because I don't like big crowds, which is a problem when you're supposed to go to a parade with thousands and thousands of other people. I just don't think it's worth my, I don't know how to say it, I think it's a hassle. Last year we went to it. We got stuck in the middle of the crowd, in the middle of Golo. You can't get from A to B, the buses are not running. You can't get a spot in a pub to get a pint. I don't know, I honestly just didn't like it, but that might be just me getting old. Tell me in the comment section if there's anyone else here who just doesn't like all that busyness, is that the word? I don't know. I actually don't think I ever filmed here. This is Galway's City Hall. I'll show you some of that, but without any delay, let's jump into it with a big one. Patrick, or St. Patrick if you wish, was not Irish. He was born in Great Britain. Now where, that's a little bit disputed. It's either Scotland or Wales. But yeah, he was not Irish. He was kidnapped by pirates and brought to Ireland, where he spent years just herding sheep. But yeah, when he managed to escape, he escaped back to England, because again, he wasn't Irish. It's only after, when he discovered Christianity, when he went back to Ireland and then he started preaching. That's the story. If you did not know that, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, point number one, St. Patrick was not Irish. Of course, if any of this is wrong, blame the internet. Don't come for my head. Point number two, even though it's custom to wear green for St. Patrick's Day, all of the remaining artwork depicting Patrick show him wearing blue robes, not green. That's why all of the old coat of arms and flags and things like that, well, not all, but a lot of them from Ireland, are blue. It's only in the 17th century, I think, when the nationalism and some Irish things came into popularity. Like, I hope that's good English, but you know what I mean. That's when the green became more popular and took over. But yeah, St. Patrick wore blue. One of the most famous myths about St. Patrick is that he drove snakes out of Ireland. But the fact is, there was never snakes here to begin with. Ireland is just too cold and wet for them to be living here. But some people believe it's a symbolical way of saying that he actually drove off pagans. Now, what are, or who are pagans, depends on which church we ask. You can believe what you want. You can tell me in the comments actually what do you think about that story. But in my opinion, I think it's pretty clear that's just a myth, but people like myths. I like myths, so it's fun to know. But yeah, St. Patrick did not drove snakes out of Ireland. If you like our videos, we make 1 or 2 per week depending on how much time we have, but we also have a Patreon, so if you would love to support us, it would mean a great deal to us, because we are aiming to be a full-time YouTubers sometime in the future. There's live streams every month, there's bloopers, you get the videos before they're published on YouTube, there's a group chat where we communicate on a daily basis, I would say. So yeah, check it out. I realize a lot of these points are entering into religion territory, but it is what it is. I hope nobody will get offended by it. But yeah, there's also a myth that the Shamrock, the symbol of Ireland, was also popularized by St. Patrick. Myth goes that he used a shamrock to symbolize the Holy Trinity when he was preaching Christianity to people. It would represent the Holy Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. Of course, that has not been proven in any way, and it cannot be, so it's just up to you whether you will believe it or not. Tell me in the comments what you think. The big one, and the reason why I mentioned, I hope nobody will get offended, and I don't think a lot of people know, but St. Patrick is not technically a saint, and the reason for it is English language, he was never officially canonized by church, I guess, or pope, or I don't know how that works. But yeah, technically St. Patrick is not a saint in the technical documented way. God, I love this background. I think this looks great, don't you? Anyhow, I'm not moving for the next point just because I think it looks pretty. I look pretty. Joke. And anyways, the St. Patrick's Day parade. Even though St. Patrick's Day was celebrated since 1600s, the first St. Patrick's parade was actually done in United States, and it predates the founding of the United States itself. It was held in a Spanish colony back then of St. Augustine, and it's only literally over 100 years later had the first parade in Boston and New York, and after that it spread to Ireland. If you did not know that, please let me know, because I had no idea. Another big symbol of Ireland and St. Patrick's Day are leprechauns. But have you ever wondered, why haven't you ever seen a female leprechaun? Well, the answer is because they don't exist. There's no sign of them in the history. What's also interesting is that leprechauns are part of the fairy family, and the story goes that they were ousted, exiled from the fairies because of their mischief, which would also explain why they like to joke so much. Kind of like most of Irish people, I would say. But yeah, also the less known fact about St. Patrick is that on 17th of March we don't actually celebrate his birthday. That is the date when he supposedly died. It's not proven, as far as I know, exactly that it was that date, but yeah, we actually celebrate his death, which is actually a tradition in, I think it's just Catholic Church, that we celebrate the day of his death, and that's when he becomes a saint, not when he's born. But yeah, on to some personal stuff now. First one is, I actually quit my job, so you can expect. Well, actually, you tell me in the comment section, would you like to see a video about finding a job in Ireland, because I will be doing that in a few weeks. Before I do that, I have some friends coming to visit me here from Croatia. We're gonna do some barbecues, drinking, all the touristy stuff, and after that I am going for a wedding in Croatia to an island there, which should be pretty nice for some drone footage, so I'm looking forward to that. Second one is, I want to say a huge thank you for every one of you watching our videos. We just passed 1.5 million views the other day, which is astonishing to me, especially because I won't say only, but we have less than 6,000 subscribers. It's absolutely amazing where this is all going, and I just want to say I love doing this. If you like the video, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Consider our Patreon, check our socials, and we will see you all English language. We will see you all next week.